answered Bill to these allegations. On election night, with the president comfortably ahead in many swing states, why was the counting stopped? Why were observers not permitted to reasonably observe ballot counting? Why were observers removed from counting areas? Why did counters cheer when Republican observers were removed? Why were windows boarded up in Detroit so that observers could not observe? Why, when observers were allowed to re-enter, was there an unusually large number of ballots with an unusually high percentage of 90 and above for Joe Biden? And why was there a failure to match signatures on mail-in ballots? Why was there a destruction of mail-in ballot envelopes which must contain signatures? Why does a voter integrity project in Georgia estimate that over 20,000 people who no longer meet residency requirements were casting ballots in Georgia, where Biden's margin is only 12,000 votes? Why are there statistical anomalies in the chain of custody breakdowns? Why are there record numbers of dead people voting? How is it that ballots in pristine condition, without creases, suggesting they had not been in mail-in envelopes as required by law? Why is Joe Biden the first candidate to lose Florida and Ohio and still become president? Might it be that Florida and Ohio have safeguards in place which the other states do not? Why are 18 of the 19 bellwether counties historically indicative of a presidential win won by Trump and not Biden? How is it that Biden underperformed Clinton in New York, Chicago, and LA, but won in the swing state cities of Milwaukee, Atlanta, Detroit, and Philadelphia, each known historically for voter corruption? How is it that Joe Biden underperformed with African-American voters everywhere, but in those swing states? Why were ballot watchers in Pennsylvania not allowed to meaningfully observe to the point where they had to get a court order, and yet when they got one, they still were not allowed to observe? How is it that the New York Times and Jimmy Carter and James Baker and all agree that absentee ballots are the largest source of fraud, allowing for changing of votes, but now are suddenly secure?